only gave our opinion. Period. Now, y'all, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know, we always have a good time over here at the TEC. I want to thank every one of you for watching. Welcome to my channel, the TEC, where it all goes down at. Hey, y'all, this is your girl, Yaya Mac, right here at the Empires Crumble, where they say we said this and we said that. We only gave our opinion. Period. Now, y'all, please hit that like, share, and subscribe button. You know, we always have a good time over here at the TEC. I want to thank every one of you for watching.
Hey cousin, what's going on with y'all? Hold on real quick a second. Yeah, I gotta get everything set back up. I remember when everything used to be so perfect with my shit, and it's just not perfect no more. I got this guy working freelancing on my new setup. Um, I just been working with him trying to so he said that he'll have my shit ready in about 7 days. So I'm excited about that. So I get to use it on all platforms. So I'm excited about that. Hey ladies, how y'all doing? What's up, Tammy? What's up, cousin Kiki? What's up, Reggie? Hey ladies, how y'all all doing? As y'all know, we gonna do a morning recap. Now it may be noon your time or whatever, but it ain't noon Yaya's time. It is morning time, my time. And I could have went live a little earlier, but my life be life, and so I couldn't do it no early. Remember the like early mornings when I used to be able to go live with y'all, and y'all used to be able to go to work and y'all used to be able to do everything. Something like that. You're like 2 hours ahead of me. Okay, y'all. I'm listen. So Yaya is gonna have a live a little later, and we gonna dig into a little some of everything like we always do, where it gets real spicy around this thing. So usually when I recap what my personal feelings are after I have done a live pertaining anything that's been that we had reported the news on. And y'all know how it is. So I usually come back and on a very like calmer side because hey, Miss Jenny. Cause when me and Miss Jenny get up here, you see my sis Jenny in the comments, we be hyphy. Jenny be going in. And I told Jenny like, maybe we gotta learn how to just start reporting the news. Not so spicy. We be just too spicy, sis. We be like growling at the camera sometimes. We be so goddamn spicy. So we gotta like tone it down a little bit. She was like, I know, sis. You're right. We got to. So I'm just gonna give my thoughts um of what I feel about everything to do with the racism stuff and what's been being said. Um, and I did get a chance to go back and look at the lives that was going on yesterday. And so and then The one live that I did make sure to check in with was May Live because I wanted to see what her live was going to be about. Because I said, if she don't stand on business with D&D for just sitting the fuck up there and not saying, hey, yeah, I definitely was a part of being disrespectful towards the black folks when I was making people into monkeys, because she definitely did that to me. um I don't know of no other lady that May is talking about. um I'm speaking on what she did with me. Okay, when she inserted herself in business that had nothing to do with her, with another creator. What's up, Shonda? With another creator, which is Niecy baby. Me and Niecy baby had been beefing for quite some time, right? And me and Niecy baby's cool now, but we have been beefing for quite some time. And dramas and doobies do what she do best. She jumps right in between some shit and starts going after that person. Then then she went over to Connie's, and then she was attacking me over there from Connie's side. Then she fell out with Connie, and then she went over to May's side and she started attacking Connie from May's side, right? So that's just who she is, and that's just what she does. And she says that she just likes to bring awareness to certain different things, but you know, she definitely um because her having black kids actually has nothing to do with the bullshit that she has created in the things that she has said about, you know, posting black folks as monkeys. She said, well, people shouldn't be talking about people's kids and people shouldn't be. My thing about it is that it's not your beef. It's not your beef. You weren't cool with Nisi. You had your own bullshit going on with Nisi. You wasn't there to protect Nisi. You were just there to be or trying to make yourself be irrelevant and be in other different places and get on panels and speak on me and insert yourself in shit that had nothing to do with you at all, right? And me and Nisi talked about that. And me and Nisi, and from time to time, you'll hear me and Nisi speak on that collectively together. So just inserting herself in like she's speaking up for Nisi for whatever reason, because Yaya is just this horrible person. Me and Nisi both agreed that we were both wrong. Nisi got at me and said something about my people, and I got on her and said some shit about her people. We decided that we just it wasn't gonna happen anymore. Sister and me and Nisi have, and we're not gonna talk about each other, right? But people want to know where the beef stemmed from. It wasn't ever anything personally between her and I, like I've ever had an issue with D&D on anything. D&D took something that I was going through with somebody else and made it her business, right? So when she sat there with May and she didn't say like, hey, well, I took part in something to do with that. That was wild as fuck. Now I had to go back and look in my archives of bullshit that I have. And I will share some of the stuff, I guess, if I feel like I want to share it with some of the ladies in my Discord that may don't have some of the stuff. Maybe I will share with my ladies of and it is one of the reasons why I had all of D&D shit shut the fuck down. Because remember, she was over there in May's comments. Yaya did this and Yaya had all my pages shut down. Why had all your pages shut down? Because I felt you was a racist fuck. And you was posting me as gorillas and monkeys and all kind of shit. And I shut you the fuck down. Right? So I had to think back, who the fuck is Pam? Who the fuck is Pam? Well, come to find out, if I can remember, it was Pam, Pam, fucking Dramas and Doobies, that messy Jessie girl, and that other girl, that other lady Jennifer. Okay, they were always on some weird racist bullshit. What's up, Shonda? What's up? Get it right. Get it right today. They were all on some racist ass fuck bullshit. Especially with me. These bitches would go and say all kind of shit, and they would ride on Dramas and Doobies bullshit all motherfucking day long. And Pam being the main person speaking and talking, and I had to think of who the fuck is this? Who is this Pam lady? Right? Because I said, I don't know who this Pam lady is. But when I went back and I looked at all the screenshots I had, it was that bitch Pam and the bitch Messy Jessie, and all the bitches speaking like they all had a problem with black women. All of them. They were all racist. Okay. And y'all are gonna say, oh well, yeah, did you know that Messy Jessie was dead? And I'm gonna say that they was all I don't give a fuck what she is, to be honest with you. Okay. That's a very true fucking statement. I could give a fuck. She was very disrespectful to the ladies that were sitting on my panel at the time, whether or not if we fell out, whether or not if we're still cool today, you were disrespectful to the ladies that we were. For somebody that had been sick and ill, okay, you had no business coming over there on our side of the town, starting shit, creating shit, and being like in our shit where you had no place. You had no place. You had no business inserting your shit, inserting yourself in business that had nothing to do with you, just like Dramas and Doobies. Just like Drummers and Doobies. Never met the bitch Messy Jessie at all. And she's already coming over there starting bullshit because of somebody else's bullshit. Okay? And y'all do always know that it's always two sides to a story, then there's the truth, right? So, but it was always them. It was all of them always saying and doing shit and saying shit that we felt over here at the TEC, because the TEC was the ones that were going the hardest back and forth with them about them being racist. But they would go into other black ladies' comments and they would be like, hey, y'all. Hey. But, we knew for a fact over here, they was racist over here. At the TEC, we always knew that they were racist over here. And y'all gonna be like, whoa, wait a minute, Yaya. The fuck? You fucking right, Yaya. That's right. Yes. Yes. These bitches had a hate campaign for the TEC, doxing the fuck out of me, and doing all kind of weird shit. You understand what I'm saying? At one point, posted my business license, and her business is in her husband's name. Bitch, it's called a business manager. Anytime you have an LLC, you have to appoint a manager of your business that if you were to die today or tomorrow or got sick and could not do anything with your business, that person can help you with your business. And if you legitly got your business done um through like um a legal, an attorney, a business, an actual company that takes care of LLCs, they're going to have you appoint somebody as a business manager. Period. Okay, that they wasn't even smart enough to understand what a business manager was of a very important document that they researched. Okay, so they was heavily invested in my fucking life for sure. Okay, um, so after they created all that bullshit over here, they then would go over to Connie's. Okay, then she started going after me about Connie D&D. You're jealous of Connie. You want to be like Connie. Connie, 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 Connie. Right? Then I'm assuming that maybe Connie didn't do something she wanted her to do. Something must have happened. Right? So then she decided that she wanted to become Connie's worst nightmare. Posting her, talking shit about her, trying to find deflection in her stories and, just what you everything that you could imagine, right? Okay. Now, if you could go back and remember, she was on the same side we was on when we were going after Maybay. We was kind of confused if how the fuck she get on the side where Maybay was. But other than trying to make, or trying to get on Connie's nerves or trying to get on everybody else's nerves, right? So then what she did was she started, you know, making sure that May could see that she was going after Connie, trying to get May's attention as she did. Once she did that, she was able to get over there and get up on that panel. Then would come Pam and all these other racist motherfucking people that was going after Yaya. All these racist motherfucking bitches that was going after Yaya. Okay. So I had to think about this shit, right? So it was said that she made I guess Lady J's husband into a gorilla. She did the same fucking thing to me. So when I got it took the fuck down, when I got the shit took the fuck down, then she would just put up the gorilla picture. She put up the gorilla um picture and just put my voice behind it, right? When she realized that she couldn't put my fucking face on it. Talking about D&D did, right? So when they did that to Lady J husband, they did it to me. Then Jenny said to me yesterday, yeah, I was listening on Connie's live, and Connie spoke up like in your behalf because she said that didn't you do that shit to they did that to another content creator, or they did that, to Yaya, to the TEC, to one of the people on the TEC, D&D did and did. They did it to me. You understand what I'm saying? So when I heard Jack say, well, Pam left alive and she went and said some more shit that was just racist, using the N-word, I think that's what I heard her say. My bad if I can't go for word what was said, but there was something said after that live. I guess Pam would go somewhere else and spill hate after that live. Okay. Well, what Pam said is some racist shit. But D&D's a racist bitch too. They all were. All of them. Every last fucking one of them were. Okay, they all were. They can see you going in and at it with somebody else, you know what I'm saying? And then just try to jump in there. They make shit worse as they're I wanna protect, you know, this and that and all of these things. You ain't protecting nobody. See, and the good thing about Niecy is Niecy knew not to fuck with D&D at all. She never went back over there to be like, oh, yeah, you helping me go after Yaya. Fuck that. She was like, nah, bitch, nah, I handle Yaya on my own. You understand what I'm saying? Because, bitch, I know you talked about me like and drug me like a dog. Like I will not fuck with you. I will not deal with you. I will not fuck with you. I will not do none of that. And sometimes, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I never thought that me and fucking Niecy would have a conversation where we could put down the beef because it had went way too far for way too long. You know what I'm saying? Um, but I think, sometimes you just get tired of shit and you just want to end shit. Cause I could settle differences with I could settle my differences with anybody. Just don't talk to me crazy. But I could settle differences. But don't speak to me. Talk to me about what me and you got going on. Don't talk to me about what another bitch said or did. Okay? Because like that shit. So the conversation that me and Niecy talked about is what me and her had going on. If she had anything else going with any other lady that was ever on my panel, she needed to take that up with them, not me. You understand what I'm saying? And at one point, she would also have a conversation with Jenny, and Jenny and her would have a conversation as well. And they would also put down whatever beef they had with each other. Because that's how grown shit is supposed to be. Grown shit is settled. Okay? Jenny didn't take up for me, and I didn't take up for Jenny. We took up for ourselves, and so did Niecy. We took accountability for what we all said and moved the fuck on. So, D&D found another place to go to giggle and laugh as she sat down. And the first thing I thought was while she was up there with Maybay, and Maybay was going real hard in the paint, you making yourself, you, this gorilla stuff, and ain't nobody gonna do it. And I was like, you got somebody sitting up underneath you that has done the same fucking thing. As she sat up there and said, absolutely the fuck nothing. 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 Took no accountability for none of that shit. Have been posting people as monkeys and gorillas for the last few years on this motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So she's been doing it for a long time. And her and Pam come from the same place. And they both have been on this motherfucker on some hate campaign for black women for a long fucking time. Now, again, the word mud duck, that's some old school shit that we used to say way back in the day. On the north side of the world over here, we don't look at mud duck as it being a race thing. We just think you ugly as fuck. That's what we think. It ain't a race thing for us over here. Over here on the north side, we don't call Caucasian people honkies and crackers and shit. We don't do that shit over here. You understand what I'm saying? That shit's not acceptable. Um, and May knew she had to stand on fucking business last night. She knew there was work to be done. She knew what she had to do yesterday. She knew Motherfuckers was outraged, and she had to stand the fuck up because there were so many different things going on. The first one was allowing a man to come up there. Well, it was multiple things, but I'm just gonna put them in whatever order. It was the Laura thing where she said the nigga word. She shouldn't have allowed her on her platform to say that shit whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Then there was that shit to do with Jack and that man, when that man was disrespecting Jack. You should never, as a woman, I don't give a fuck what you feel is going on. You should never allow no man to get at no woman and insert himself in female business where he finds himself getting into a shouting match with a woman on your platform. You know, so there's a lot of things that happen on your platform that should not be happening, right? Um, and then, you know, you allow dramas and doobies and other Caucasian women to come up there, you know, and giggle and laugh at shit that black women find offensive. You know what I'm saying? And then another thing, and you black women ain't off the fucking hook either. How I dare you get up on her motherfucking platform and then attack other black women that know that May is wrong for a lot of the shit that she's done to the black community when it comes to these young girls. The outrage that these women have concerning Maybay is not called selective outrage for us. It's not. Okay, what we've asked May to do is take full accountability about everything that she's done with grooming Ivan, with doing what she did to Tati's daughter, what she's doing to the rest of the other young black women in the community about giving them these diseases and some more shit. Like we're asking her to stop that shit. We're telling her to go heal herself, start loving yourself so you know how to have healthy relationships and marriages and shit. You understand what I'm saying? You don't never take accountability. You'll say, I take full accountability, but for what? For what? Because Yaya talking. Yaya talking. Take full accountability for what? What exactly are you taking full accountability for? You know? Because you're not gonna admit that you was doing what you was doing to Ivan under the ages of 14. You know what I mean? But maybe you should be maybe not take full accountability to the public. Have you ever thought about maybe saying something directly to him? You know what I'm saying? Have you thought about maybe even if he didn't want to hear it, maybe it's something that you should have been like, you ain't got to say nothing. I just needed to say this to you, right? I take full accountability for like making you grow up way faster than what you needed to do because I needed you to play my boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? I knew what I was doing was wrong, and I would never want a woman to seduce my son at a very early age like that. And if I had a friend that was supposed to be helping me while I was in a crisis, like you know, Ivan's mom was in a crisis and needed help with you, you know, rather than take advantage of you while you were in that, maybe she should have just really have been just really nurturing you in a way where it wasn't having sex with you. I'm taking care of somebody else's kid right now. I'm not exploiting her. I'm not putting her in a fucked up situation. I'm making sure that she graduated. She has degrees. Now she's getting ready to start fucking college. Yeah, this is okay. This can be on Facebook, Regina. Thank you, love. Immolating and exploiting, and the disrespect. Yeah, you know. So the amount of stuff that you would be needing to apologize is just like, what do you like? While you're there by yourself, and you say that you're in this townhouse by yourself. Now, hopefully, this gives you some time to think. Like, shit, I've been through a lot. Nothing's working in my favor. Everything is always failing, going wrong. Maybe go back and look at a lot of these fucking videos that you've done that that all the videos are out there and they're bad. They're not good videos. They're bad videos. You know, there are ways of it's videos of being able to show you exactly the content that you were putting out. What's up, PWT? There's videos out there that is basically showing you just how nasty and grimy you've really been on the internet, and a lot of the things that you did to the Black community. You know, so um, kicking somebody off your panel for being racist, that's outgate. That's for anybody's panel. You know what I mean? You should always do that. You know what I'm saying? Do you get a cookie for it? Absolutely not. Because that it should have never been allowed anyway. You know? But I had to understand, like, I had to go back and figure out where's all these people? Who the fuck is this person and that? Like, I know who that person is. Who is this person? But they're only putting up people as monkeys and gorillas because they've been doing it and they was doing it together as a team. They were doing it together as a team. So one thing that May did say that is very correct, and I will say that piece of it is when she said Dramas and Doobies definitely has an issue with Black women and are definitely jealous of Black women. That's a true statement. But then, what's your issue with Black women? What's your issue with Black women? Because you are doing shit to Black women too. So what's your issue? Now that we got this whole D&D thing out of the way and Pam and all of them, let's bring it back to you. What's your issue with Black women? Because you say you love Black women, but this is not how you supposed to. This is not loving Black women. The things that you've forced on the Black community, um, with the disrespect, the emulating of Black women, the embarrassing of Black, trying to embarrass Black women, um, handing out diseases to Black women, disrespecting the Black men, our Black men, and doing other things. That's not. You've done some things too. So yeah, but May is a racist too. Right, right. She is. I agree, Shonda. I'll post that. What's it called? Show? Right, right. Go hit thumbs up, y'all. Thank y'all for hitting thumbs up on that on my video. I appreciate it. No, she's and this is my thing. She's a racist too. This is just my recap of my video of me kind of figuring out who Pam is and where she came from, and the video that she did after she kicked D&D to the curb and some more shit. So I'll get into more detail later, but yeah, I feel that uh May did some racist shit. She said somebody said, "Oh, well, you did blackface," and she said, "No, I didn't." Yeah, you did. I mean, May, you got to take accountability. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. And I'll have to go find the video, and I'll have to show you what you did. So basically what you did was you were getting into it with Tia. You actually had a problem with Tia. I felt like a Tia was Whitney's ex, and you basically had an issue with her. And I felt like You shouldn't have been trying to like. I felt like you was trying to get her to respond to your bullshit. You was trying to get her to respond to some bullshit that you had going on, and that you were gonna use that as content. Because not only that, her mom actually went live as well, and her mom was saying certain shit too. But anyway, you went and you started putting makeup on. You were referring to her in the video, but you wouldn't say her name because you didn't want people to, you didn't want to give her clout, so you wouldn't say her name. And you started putting makeup on you. You started putting makeup on your face that was black and brown makeup all around your nose and your cheeks. And you were giggling and you were laughing. And you were doing it in a way that you just didn't want to put brown makeup directly on your face. So you're using a lot of white makeup and all kind of shit on your face at the time. If I'm lying, y'all, if I'm wrong, y'all, in the comments, please tell me. You was putting all this white bullshit on your face, and then you was putting all this brown and this black shit on your face and putting it all in your all around, and you was, oh yeah, you was going all the way in because you knew that she's a person that loves to wear makeup, long eyelashes. She's really a beautiful girl, but you was basically trying to say that she's made the fuck up. See, and how we knew you were talking about her was because we know that you don't wear that shit. We knew that you wore some shiny shit on your face, not really no foundation, but you wore shiny shit on your face. You wore the liner around your eyes. You put on eyelashes and shit. You might have did your eyebrows a little bit, but you weren't putting on brown makeup and black makeup, and you weren't doing none of that shit. But you were definitely trying to get Tia to respond. And my thing about it is, I mean, it's about taking accountability and saying, hey, yeah, I was in my feelings, you know what I'm saying? And I did what I did. I mean, we still would have crucified your ass over here, but your supporters probably would have supported you regardless. But we definitely would have got on your ass. I ain't gonna hold you. It don't matter. But I'm just saying, like, you definitely did what you did. And see, the thing about it is that you gonna say, oh, well, blackface mean put black stuff all over your face and put black makeup all over your face. May, it's the, was it tematics or some shit like that? Was it called something like that? Hold. Going with the tematics. Is that how you say that shit? Like, going with all the bullshit. Going with all the bullshit. You know what it is you did. You know what it is you did. You don't put brown makeup on your face and you don't put black makeup on your face. And you thought that that shit would be funny. And your supporters, you know, that are mostly older Caucasian white women. Older. The ones that be giving you all that money and doing all that shit. Yeah. Them is your supporters. Them is your supporters. Right? Them is the ones that sit at home, either retired, on some type of disability. They run across your page. They start throwing money at you. They laugh at your jokes. They do shit for you to say their name. You know, they got some bullshit going on with you. And then soon as something happened between all of y'all, then the shit get airs out that they were giving you money, sending you money, doing all these things and some more shit. So you did blackface. You did do it. May needs to boot herself off the panel with D&D. Right. Right. I think May's time has came and gone from the internet, to be honest with you. I don't I just think that, her time has just came and gone. And I think people now really is um they really just report on her, one, to get a bag, two, for awareness and some more shit. That's really what it is all about. People don't It's not to bring her a positive exposure. It's not to, none of that shit. None of the shit that these panels do is for positive exposure, for her. You know what I'm saying? So, how she still gets a bag off this shit, I don't really know, but the panels that are being held is not okay. I forgot who said it in our comments. They said 2K says the one way to just like kind of like dead her, like just not, just like cancel her, stop covering her. If everybody just leave her alone, just stop covering her. But then I say, okay, well, she would love that, because if we stop covering her, she's definitely gonna go get a whole nother set of audience that is gonna be hard to convince of all the shit we already know. You know what I'm saying? So I don't necessarily know that's true. I don't know how that would work. I mean it's true, but I don't know how that would work. You hear Pam said she's taking May down. It's on the video from D&D on YouTube. I was like, yes, let's go. Yeah, well, I think everybody was trying to take May down. I don't know how she's gonna take May down. I think the only people that can take May down is the ones that are in Ivan's book. Yeah. I think that's the only people that could take May down, really, to be honest with you. If she's taking May down, where's May going? Like, let's just be honest. Realistically, where's she going? Take her where? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is she gonna do? You know, Duke said he's gonna take her down too, but everybody like got mad with Duke and threw him to the side when he was actually finally a man over here that agreed with the ladies. We finally had a man that agreed that no boys should be touched underage at all. Most men be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I was 14, 15. I liked it. My dick wet. I mean, shit, that was like a notch up underneath my belt. Getting shit, I had to knock down an older woman. Shit. But then we had Duke over here like, hell nah. None of that shit is okay. But shit, motherfuckers have scared him away, and and then got in the comments and, why are you here, Duke? What are you here for? What's different? What do you have to offer? What's Do it matter? Ask yourself, do it matter? Long as he here doing what the fuck we doing. Shit. Long as he's here doing what the fuck we doing. Why? This just you know, I don't know. So it's crazy. I really don't really know. Like, to me, I don't be liking, and Jenny know that I don't like to be delusional about nothing. My it don't I don't it don't work for me. What kind of power do Pam have that everybody that's been reporting on her now all of a sudden Pam has? I feel it's more. um power in numbers than it is one person saying, I'm gonna take you down until, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck is she gonna take her down for? I mean, with what? Not what I don't mean like not what you gonna take her down for. Maybe that's the wrong wording to use, but I'm just saying like, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to fix the comments too. But like, what are you gonna do that we've not already done? I mean, to be honest with you, Connie's done all the work. So all you're gonna do is take all of what Connie's done, all the hard work that she's done, and apply it to your case. What about all the people that has called to trying to get shit taken care of? Until Ivan opens up his motherfucking mouth and busts a move, until Christian opens up his motherfucking mouth and everybody inside that fucking book speaks the fuck up, we're just stuck here. Okay? We're just stuck here. The fuck everybody's being delusional for? Like, I don't and I really just, and I'm saying that with all due respect. Cause I love the people that love me and support me. You see what I'm saying? But what power do Pam have? What, to just keep going over there getting on May's nerve? As we've all been and made comments and been blocked. All what Pam's doing is jumping on panels. Everybody has done that already. Huh? All y'all could be like, well, yeah, right though. Are you gonna say no, yeah, wrong because what, you don't fuck with me, you don't like me? Like what? Or are you gonna be realistic about that shit? What power do Pam have that we the people don't have together collectively in numbers? Only Connie's gonna be able to explain to you the back history of that shit for a lot of it if you don't get it and you don't understand it. For the people that's been supporting May's bullshit over there. Now, for a lot of us, I mean, we kind of understand a lot of the shit she posts because we've been on this side of town where we've not, supported May's bullshit. But for the most part, if you've been over there in her comments and you've been her fucking friend and you've been, drinking the Kool-Aid over there with her, then, I feel like you've been tainted a little bit. And now you're only jumping on this side of the fence because she's blocked you. You're mad at her. So when she's ready to accept you as a friend again, we'll see you the fuck back over there like we see everybody else. All of a sudden, y'all be all friends over there, laughing and talking, and then y'all will be attacking all of us again, right? Because that's usually how this shit goes. That's usually how this shit. That's usually how this shit fucking goes. So I don't even listen. I don't do this shit. I only want people here to support Yaya that really support Yaya. Y'all can go any fucking where y'all want to go. I don't really care where people go and and where the fuck you sit. But please be realistic in some shit. Okay? Um, when May is took down, it won't be the fuck from us. Okay? We're listen, it's been 10 fucking years that we've been talking about this pedo shit. You heard me tell that to Duke when Duke came over here where I was too. When Duke said, I have something special. I said, listen, Duke, if you're not able to talk her down, nigga, I'm gonna talk about you 40 days, 40 motherfucking nights. I promise you the fuck I am. Because I was basically telling Duke, what will you do about the situation that collectively people have been here for years talking about this shit, reporting on this shit, and doing shit? What are you going to do that's different than we've all done? I'll wait. He still say he got something up underneath the sleeve. I haven't seen anything yet. I'll wait. I see D&D back over there again because May and D&D are races together along with Jenny Cook. So wait a minute. They're back over there again? May will be taken down by her own mouth. Yeah. Well, that's the only way she gonna get took down is when she keep talking, and yeah, then that's another way she'll be took down is because you heard what Ivan said. Let her talk. She fucks herself up all the time. Just continue to just let her talk. Cause for whatever reason, I mean, everybody think they Austin Powers and they got superpowers, or I don't know what the fuck this shit is. It's like it's delusional shit to me. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta let her mouth overload her ass. You know what I'm saying? Um, and I don't know. Hopefully, maybe somebody in that book, speak up and talk and tell it all or something, or go to the police and want to prosecute or do something. But I'm over here like, fuck, this shit gets, you know, this shit is just redundant. It just does. It does me. You know, like I told y'all, people fall out with May, maybe right back over there with them. D&D will be right back the fuck over there where they at. Watch, mark my words. Her and D, she'll get on D&D and get on the phone with May and apologize and I'm sorry. And she's gonna say, well, you got to get on there and you got to apologize to all the black people and you got to say something. And then once she do that, they'll be back up there. We done seen this shit. I promise y'all. We done seen this shit over and over and over and over again. And then once D&D does that, then Pam is gonna feel she can do that. I can't. I can't. I can't. just, just, I can't. I'd have been covering this Maybay shit for 10 years. I'm fucking exhausted. I just don't know. I just don't know. I ain't gonna hold you. Well, let's hope not. But you're right. Hold on. But you're right. She's done it many times. Right. It's something to just be like, what's up, love bug? She's definitely let Kimbo back over there thousands of times. And how many times have Kimbo said some weird, fucked up, disrespectful shit? Right? So, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. And Kimbo wants to be, you know, relevant. Kimbo bounces all over the fucking place and some more shit. Thank you, Seafish. I'm just saying, like, I just like to be realistic because I don't like smoke blown up my ass, and I hope that y'all don't like smoke blown up y'all ass either. I don't necessarily like that shit. That shit doesn't that does nothing for me. Mama Yaya, May ain't going nowhere until it's time, and it ain't gonna have shit to do with any of us making it happen. That's it. Yeah, that's it. That's all. Speak that shit. Just say that shit. Just say that shit. I know that's what everybody wants, but that's not like y'all gonna be waiting until when? Until the cows come home? What the fuck? Okay, so all we doing right now is still continuing to talk about it, waiting for new shit to happen and occur, and we speak on it, and that's it. That's it. That's all. Right, but not reality. Right, right. It's not. How many times we get over there, we get in our comments, we say all this bullshit, we talk all this bullshit. What's up, Ofala? We talk all this bullshit, we say all this bullshit, and it is what it is. Them ladies that was doing all that shit and saying they went after me. They went after me on some racist shit. So they ended up over there where the fuck she was. Okay. So I've been posted as monkeys and motherfucking gorillas and some more shit by dramas and doobies and Pam and Messy Jesse and that lady Jennifer and all of them. They was laughing at all that shit. It doesn't surprise me that they would make fun of Lady J's husband or saying some shit or doing that shit because they've been doing that and they've been getting away with it. Okay. And then they would go sit right up underneath a black woman's platform and talk. Okay. I've been watching. I've seen D&D. 1 minute she was cool with Summer Room. Now she don't like Summer Room. What happened with you and Summer? What happened with you and Summer? You was real cool. You and Summer was buddy buddy. What happened? She manages to fall out with everybody. So everyone might not agree with me, but I think all the characters in this book is guilty of something. When May goes down, I think a lot will go down. Okay, well, everybody was mad with Yaya and Jenny when we said that. When Yaya and Jenny said that, they was mad with us because we was Team Ivan, right? Everything was Team Ivan, Team Ivan, Team Ivan. Then we had to be like, hold the fuck up. Okay. Jasmine released some videos to Yaya, and I was like, hold the fuck up. Y'all do realize that Ivan played a part in some shit to do with young girls too, right? As an adult. Hmm. So when Maybay said, if I go down, everybody goes down, I advised, and I'm gonna say this, and y'all gonna be like, oh, yeah, yeah. I said to Ivan, if he might have not been listening, but I said, Ivan, I wouldn't take no lie detector test if I was you. I would leave that fucking shit alone if I was you. Because you were the driver and the chauffeur to going to go get these young girls as y'all ran through these females. Hmm. Hmm. Now the videos that Jasmine said she gave me, she says nobody else has them videos. Now, other people swear they got them videos. Okay. No. So my thing about it is that yeah, the lady might have been 20, but she told you she didn't want your ass in a room. You're a man. She said she didn't want you in the room. How the fuck did you get in the room? You shouldn't have been in there to do anything with her at all. So then the whole live was done between all that shit. And this is my thing. I got no smoke with Ivan. He has a beautiful family. Yaya has no smoke at all. But I consider him a victim to this shit to do with Maybay. I don't advise him to do no lie detector test. I advise him just to shut the fuck up. Okay? Because I do believe that if May sings, everybody's going to fuck to jail, including her. Everybody's going to sit down. Everybody's going to sit down. Because I'm going to tell you one thing about that shit. Once you turn 18, you were a fucking adult. You got married. You were a fucking adult with May. You went and picked these girls up. She said it yourself. She would send you as a chauffeur to go get these girls, and you said, "Well, I didn't ask them how old they were. I just participated in the poly life. I didn't want anything to do with the poly life." So you're saying to me that you really didn't know how old they were either. Hmm. What I am saying is, Ivan needs to shut the fuck up. Sit down, bruh. Don't feel like you have to prove anything to us. You wrote a book, you proved your point, you were a victim to her bullshit. We believe your mom. Shout out to Mama Lisa. We believe her. Let it be, bruh. You got a beautiful baby. You finally where you want to be. Just opt out the shit because I don't feel he did anything to Tati. I feel that he did probably ask for the pictures between her and her girlfriend, which was wrong. Did he really watch pornos with Tati? He probably did because he's more closer, I feel, to Tati's age than he is to Maybay's age. So he probably did do some shit like that. Did he have sex with Tati? I don't think so. Because if you remember when he got put out that house, the first house he went to was Tati. Him and Tati would get into a huge blowout. Okay. At any given time, Tati gave up her own mama. Why? She would have gave up Ivan. She would have definitely said something about Ivan. She would have said something about. I promise you, she would have said something about Ivan. Tati be getting drunk and say whatever the fuck. It would have came out by now if Ivan had did anything to Tati. I don't think he did shit to Tati. Did he play a role in a lot of things with these young girls? For sure. May didn't do it by her motherfucking self. Okay? But, me and Jenny had this conversation last night, and Jenny said, "Well, yeah, he was 14, you know, and when she did these things and, to him and stuff like that. But this is my thing, okay? But you're an adult now. And you know what God blessed him with was? All these women that they ran through, he blessed him with a very beautiful baby girl. And I guarantee you, the way they ran through women, he would kill behind his. He'll never let somebody do all the things that they've done to women, he'll never allow his baby to be a part of none of no bullshit like that. When I tell you I see him with his baby, he love his baby and she is so precious. You know? So I don't got I don't got no smoke with nobody. Yeah, yeah, don't. I don't got no smoke with nobody. You feel me? I don't, you know? Um I speak my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. I'm not asking nobody to agree with me. You don't have to agree with me. This is why it's okay for us all to go live, and y'all should go to different platforms and listen to what everybody have to say, because it's okay for everybody to have their own outlook. But I feel like at your very grown age, everybody has to be held responsible for the things that you allow yourself to be a part of at your very grown age. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to hold, you know, Ivan accountable for what he allowed in his life in his 20s. You understand what I'm saying? And 18 and on up. Like I teach my kids here. Once you 18 and on up, you get into something, you know, you got to be held accountable for your own whatever you added to that. If it's bad, you know what I'm saying, and you done did something, you got to be held accountable for that shit. Shit. My son was like that over his girls. Right. Protective. He gonna hurt anybody over that precious beauty. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that. Like, that's just my take on it all. You know, with all this stuff going on, I use these recaps for just specific things and not to really get into anything deep, but just to focus on things that I want to focus on, that I want to talk about. But it's a lot of weird bullshit going on. So we'll see what May does and how she with her platform with this racism bullshit that's going on, because it's a lot of race bullshit and fuck shit that happens on her platform all the time. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how much more she'll stand on business when it comes to that, because she's not stood on business with that racist bullshit at all when it comes to that piece of it on her platform. Um then people are allowed to come back over there and run amok on her shit. So we'll see what happens. And then as far as the shit to do with her moving and in Whitney, I hope that Whitney goes through. What's up? Kills. Hey love. Um I hope that Whitney stands on business and proceeds with the divorce. I feel like with accountability, there's a behavioral change. In a sense, Ivan has taken accountability. We see the change with May. There's no accountability. And I agree with that. Boom. There you go. There you go. I have to agree with that. Ivan has went on, did good things. He's not, running through women. He's not, doing no weird shit. He's had a baby. He's been toned down. He's family oriented. Of course everybody has a past. So yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to be doing right now. So yeah. And her she's still with this poly life raunchy bullshit. For instance, the lady got on her panel and said that she pissed in or May said she pissed in her face. I'm like, what are we listening to? Okay, I don't know if y'all heard my take on that. So the lady gets on there and May said, well, you did. You pissy pissy, but Chosen called you pissy pissy too. You was pissy pissy. She said you smell like piss too. And the problem that I'm having with that is you still got a whole wife. Your wife is has to hear that you were in a room licking somebody's box as she pissed in your face. Yeah, the divorce gotta happen. I'm sorry. I would hope Wit gets the divorce. But May has that girl so mind fucked. Yeah, well, you know what? We'll see. I don't, man. I don't know. I don't know. I believe it when it's finally done. Y'all can believe that shit if y'all want to. I believe that shit when that shit is done. Because Whitney has been going through the motions of the oceans about May. You know, when she laid in May's motherfucking bed still and May was still titty bumping, I don't know what that shit means. You're telling us one thing, but you and her still plan on being homie loving friends. So what the fuck that mean? Y'all still was on some R. Kelly bullshit. So I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck that means. So I'll believe it when the fuck I see it. I promise you that I will. I believe it when I see it. Other than that, I can't really say that that shit take place. So we'll see. We'll see when the court shit really go through. We'll see. Now May's moved out. She officially moved all her shit out, but people can still stay married and decide to stay in different places. My people's done it. One minute they stayed in separate rooms and they were still getting into it. They had their apartment and my people stayed in their motherfucking house. So they stayed in the house and they had their fucking apartment. And when it was time to fuck, they met in the middle. There it is. Okay? That's how it was. And they were a married couple. And it stayed like that until they died. So it's yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised that they um choose to keep married and May do what she do and they do what they do and they stay in the middle. Now, what did they say? What did they decide this, y'all? What did they decide that, Winnie get to have a girl, she get to do her poly life, and they get to meet in the middle? Because remember, that was one of the issues. Winnie wanted her own little woo-wah, woo-wah. And May said no. They wanted to do it. May wanted to do it all together. May wanted to pick the bitches or asking Whitney to pick the bitches, you know, but because I think Whitney really liked it niche. So I think her and Niche had something going on. They really did like each other. But so but like what if they just decide like, hey, I have my bitches over here at the house. You got who you deal with. When we want to do what we do, when we want to meet up, we'll meet up. That's how my peoples did it. And they stayed married. They didn't feel like they didn't want to get a divorce. And the people that they fucked with had to and I know y'all like, yeah, don't give them no motherfucking ideas. I ain't doing that. I swear to God, I ain't giving nobody no ideas. I swear to God. I'm just saying my people did it that way. That worked for them. Okay. That worked for them. Because me and my husband decided that we wouldn't get divorced. And that was just a decision between me and him, I guess last month sometime. Yeah. We're not getting a divorce. We'll move to separate rooms. I'll get a spot. He'll stay in the house, or I'll stay in the house. He'll get a spot. I'll get a spot. We'll do what we do when we do what we do. And, because there's a lot of financial shit between us. And I know that sounds crazy. And how does that work? I mean, unless you just plan on marrying other people. I don't plan on marrying nobody. So I could give a fuck. This ain't about me divorcing to get married to somebody else. So that's the way I look at it. But if we really just couldn't get along with each other, you know, sometimes people just can't get along with each other in a house. It just be like that. So yeah, they need that space sometimes. It's too much emotional and mental abuse with them. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I mean, I agree because May want to be fucking controlling. She's a control freak. She wants to control every motherfucking thing. You know what I'm saying? But shit, if I was Whitney, I was like, listen, I'd be like, listen, bitch. If you want to stay married to a motherfucker like me, bitch, you won't have to deal with I got a side, bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? You stay over there in that motherfucker where you at. I stay the fuck over here. And if you can't handle like then she like, well, I don't wanna do that. Okay, well, bitch, then divorce it is. You don't get to control the narrative to this shit no more. You didn't have multiple bitch. You was just on fucking line with a bitch that said she pissed in your face. And you want to tell me, bitch, I done came up with a plan. I said, you have who you want to have. I have who I'll have. We be homie lover friends, bitch, and be done with it. You know, we'll see each other when we see each other. We still married, but we'll see each other when we see each other. In other words, you know, or just file separation. So then that way, anything that y'all do is separate. After that, you know, when he buys a car, it won't belong to May. May buy a car, it won't belong to Whitney. Everything they did, it was a separation file. They can't, you know. Listen, I'm not giving the bitch no ideas. I'm just talking to y'all what y'all think. I'm just curious to know what y'all think. My mind be moving a mile a minute. I don't know. I be like, what if they do it like that? What if they decide to make it that way? Because I don't think Winnie wants to get a divorce. I almost feel like Winnie's not gonna go through the divorce. I almost feel like she's not gonna go through with the divorce. I just feel like that. It's something in me that just feels like that. I don't know what it is. I just don't feel like Whitney is strong. I feel like Whitney gonna get to the courthouse and Whitney gonna be like, just gonna be like, so this is it. This is what you want. Like, this is y'all here for the case or whatever. And Whitney gonna be like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And this is gonna be May. I really didn't want to divorce her. I mean, she really wanted to do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it wasn't me. She filed this shit. That's too deep for me. Yeah, she is. Yeah, yeah. I swear to God, sis. I swear to God, she'll get to that courthouse. And when he gonna motherfucking melt, this bitch gonna lose her shit. That judge gonna be ready to just do that. Wow. Y'all are divorced and Winnie gonna just Winnie ain't ready for that shit. I swear to God, Winnie ain't strong enough for it. When he ain't strong enough for it, when he gonna be like, no, judge, wait a minute, wait. May gonna be like, I told you I love you, Whitney. You know what I'm saying? You want this and then she'll be like, well, man, what we gonna do, man? I have this house and now you're over here and I don't know. And May's gonna like, it's all about Paulie for me. And if you don't want to do this Paulie, then it ain't gonna work. And then that's when Winnie will say, well, you do what you do over there, and I do what we do over there, and we come and meet in the middle, and but I'm gonna tell y'all gonna need a lot of dental dam, a lot of dental dam. Okay, look it the fuck up. Okay, dental dam or whatever the fuck that female mouth condom bullshit is. You're gonna need that. Okay, and because May got people pissing on her. And listen, she got people pissing on her. I like. She got people pissing on her. Listen, I can't fucking deal, yo. If we don't divorce May, nobody believe that fool again. Shonda, hey, I don't know. Y'all so like, y'all. Hey, Whitney be over there in that house folding like fuck. I'm trying to tell y'all, Whitney be over there going, hey, Whitney be in that motherfucking house, flicking on the light, flicking off the light, flicking on the light, flicking off the light. When she off work, she be in that motherfucker flicking on the light, flicking off the light. And every time she do that shit, mind you, the house is emptied in the motherfucker. So when she flick it on and flick it off, is an echo in that motherfucker. So she over there going through it because Maiden took all that shit the fuck up out of there, right? Then took all that shit the fuck up out of there, and hey, listen, I ain't up they ass. Okay? Like, you know, and Jenny gonna be like, I'm not either. But Jenny be riding hard as fuck. Right. Come on, Whitney. We're counting on you. I be looking at fucking Jenny like, bitch, we already been through this with fucking Ivan. We were already on this team Ivan, bitch. We not doing no team Whitney again, okay? We're gonna believe in her, but we're gonna give her enough room to make these motherfucking mistakes, okay, bitch? Cause we can't be going through this, okay, sis? I know, yeah, but I really do like I really do like Whitney. We all like Whitney. We all like Whitney. But Whitney be over there in that motherfucker flicking on the light, flicking off the light, taking a drink, not taking a drink. She about to get to this motherfucking court date, and this bitch about to freeze. And I'm trying to tell you, May gonna be over there looking hard as fuck with no wig on. I promise you. Yeah. Uh, you know what I'm saying, Judge? I really want the shit. You know what I'm saying? She really wants the shit. I love my wife. You know what I'm saying? I take accountability for the other shit that I did. You feel me? There's a lot of shit that goes on in the, you know what I'm saying? But Winnie be like trolling me. You know what I'm saying? And I just really feel we could have worked this shit out. Winnie didn't give us a chance to go for counseling and none of this shit. She just went and filed this shit because, you know, we on social media and shit. And since we on social media, they be all in Whitney's head and shit. You know, and this is girl Shalane, and this is other girl Tyrese, and they really part of all this shit. You know, you can see it all on fucking YouTube. You know, they been all in my fucking wife's head. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to keep her, you know, yeah, with no motherfucking wig on. I promise you. I promise you, like fuck. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. Yeah, you pretty good with May's voice. Yeah. Hey, 10 years listen to this bitch. I swear to God, I got her packed down. And see, everybody be like, see, the thing with and I was telling fucking Jenny this last night. She can't be mad with Yaya over here. I've been like on this shit and covering this shit for a while, and in her comments talking about her ass for a long time when I didn't even have no page. Okay. So I just give my opinion. I'm a viewer over here. She can't get mad at me for what? I ain't looking at her business. I ain't online checking up court dates and shit. I ain't peeping in bushes and shit. I ain't doing none of that weird shit that D and all them bitches do. I don't do weird shit like that. I don't go looking up people's shit and all that. That's weird shit to me. I don't do shit like that. I'm not interested in knowing where she gonna live and where because I'm not knocking on that bitch door. Okay, let's be clear. So I just give my opinion. Okay. So she either don't like it or whatever the case or whatever. I don't give a fuck. But I hope that Whitney's strong enough. You understand what I'm saying? And she ain't gotta be mad at me for making my comments on whatever. But I just be wanting to do y'all be feeling like how the fuck I'm feeling. I'm trying to tell y'all. Yeah, Judge. And so, you know how to move out all my stuff. I had to go to my supporters for help. You know what I'm saying? And all and everything, you know, I need the medical insurance because I got, you know, all these hips and knees issues and shit. I got all this shit going on with me. And so can I keep the insurance for a while? Because I gotta have surgery and shit. And this is and see, that's how May talk, but this is Whitney. Well, I don't really mind. I mean, she can have it. You know what I'm saying? I really want her to be able to get the help that she needs because she really don't have no insurance. And this is gonna be made. Well, I pay for it every month, so I don't know why she wouldn't give a fuck. And the judge would say, "Well, y'all divorced, so that's not how that shit really work with insurances." You know what I'm saying? The insurance is not gonna cover you if you're, you know, not married. You know what I'm saying? It's Whitney. Then May gonna look over there at Whitney, and Whitney gonna look over there at May, and they gonna be titty bumping. This ain't gonna be like that shit when Ivan showed up, super fucking clean and all red, like, I mean, that motherfucker came up out of the motherfucker like sea walking, and you know what I'm saying, and fucking like doing a neutron dance and some more shit out that motherfucker, like, you know what I'm saying, all that. Mm-hmm. I ain't gonna be doing, yeah. uh-uh. May not taking Whitney back because she's the victim again, and then slow ass supporters throwing money again. Hey, you may got a point there, sis. Clock that T. You may have a point there. Poor Whitney, so damn naive. That part, Shauna, no friend, it's happening. May done told Whit to shut the fuck up if she wants that truck. Whit back in what? Not in hibernation. Okay, don't be skipping my comments now. Okay, hold up, where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? What did I skip? Yeah, I'ma get with your girl Yaya. She'll have a different take next life. Cause my shit be all over the place, y'all. Listen, I be all over the place. I be thinking, I be in this motherfucker running errands, washing dishes, working, doing shit. And then I'll be like, I wonder if, I don't know. Like, how could you just be one way all the time? Y'all don't just ever just be like, I don't know about that shit. Like, for instance, with I was like, yeah, fucking Whitney. Fuck yeah, Whitney. You, you better fucking divorce her. You motherfucking right, Whitney. Then I was like, hold fuck up, Whitney. She did a couple of lies. I said, bitch, you not strong enough. You not like Ivan. There's something you and I kept telling y'all, it's something wrong with this shit. It's something wrong with this shit. And here go Regina. No, she's really gonna divorce May. This is your girl Jenny. Yeah, she's just going through something right now. She gon' and y'all, we find out these motherfuckers is in there titty bumping, and that they done had agreed to some homie lover bullshit. And I'm like, I told y'all, just admit that I was halfway right with some shit. At least just admit that. Because I did say that. Just at least admit that Yaya was right with some of that shit. Just at least admit to some of that shit. You know. We'll see. We'll see which way this goes. But, that's my take on all of it, to be honest with you. Just like a short take on it and everything. And I like debate. I like us to all be able to speak our opinions and feelings. I don't ever want y'all to be like mad because I don't agree with y'all. I don't ever want y'all to feel like I want y'all to be upset that I don't agree with y'all. We can like just see how shit just goes, because that's what make us different from each other. You know what I'm saying? Me and Jenny know the final outcome. Stop playing with us, damn it. Shit. Damn, where has Wit been? Laugh out loud. MIA. Cause she been over there crying in that motherfucking bottle. You understand what I'm saying? She is going through some shit about this motherfucking Maybay shit. This shit is taking her smooth the fuck about. She liked that lady. She was must have been in love with that lady. It's some shit going on with that. Mm-hmm. That part. We ain't seen Whitney in a minute. Yeah, she a motherfucker, Minnie Mouse. Ooh, I love debate until I'm pissed. Regina, now don't be like that, sis. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. Don't be like that. I mean, that's what debate is really all about. Until motherfuckers start calling you out your name or calling you stupid for what you believe, debate is healthy, because somebody gonna say, oh, one time, oh, we all one sound, one band, one sound. Nah, bitch. Hashtag Capricorn. I ain't no motherfucking one sound, one band, bitch. I am myself. I have my own mind. I'm old enough, bitch. We ain't in school. We ain't in we ain't in high school and elementary, bitch. We ain't in no clique, bitch. We ain't in no biker club, ho. We ain't in no like no Gang ho. What the fuck you think going on? I ain't signed on to none of that shit. I have my own mind. Okay. So I feel like debate is cool. And I want y'all to have y'all freedom to speak y'all shit the fuck over here. You said now play your song. I got you, sis. I don't play. But I want y'all to be able to speak y'all mind. Feel me? I don't want y'all to feel like if y'all don't agree with me, I'm gonna kick y'all out of here because I don't want y'all to feel like that. But also I don't want y'all to feel like y'all don't want to come back over here because I don't agree with y'all because that's not fair. Like I want y'all to have your own mind. You know what I'm saying? Because that's healthy debate. That's healthy debate. You know. But Regina said, "Play that shit. Let's go, y'all."
The TEC. Yeah, yeah, in this bitch. Be prepared to be sick of me. Drunk, sick, busted, and disgusted. When. Yaya said this. Yaya said that. Yaya did this. Yaya did that. Just know that I'ma keep my foot on you hoes' neck. And I'm not gonna let up. You just gonna have to deal with that. Just know that it's Callie in this bitch. And I'm here to stay. But what you won't do is you won't never punk me on no day. Bitches.
And I want to say this too, like, the way Cali people think, and the way people think from the South are two different. Is we cut two different ways. You understand what I'm saying? Um, okay, how can I say this, right? Yeah, see, I had to come out with that because, back a while ago, a year ago, Yaya was funky with everybody. See, I don't funk with no hoes no more because I ain't got time for that, right? They got to funk with themselves. They got beef. They need to beef by themselves. All Yaya do is eat beef. I don't know about that bullshit they talk about. They can have that shit. But I made that a long time ago because I'ma stay doing me and I'ma stay being over here reporting my shit. And so ain't nobody punking me from nowhere. You know what I'm saying? That's where that came from, sis. We gonna stay viewers' choice over here. We gonna stay doing our thing. We gonna stay, speaking on how we feel. I love strong minds. Um, and I love strong minds. I don't like when people come over here and be like, you're picking on Maybang and you're this and you're trying to be like this person and oh, you're jealous and this. You get the fuck up out of here with all of that. Because I do my own fucking thing. I've been like that for a long time. I follow nobody. I've been like that for a long motherfucking time. Okay? So that'll never be me. So that's where that was that's where that came from. um May banned dramas and doobies from her page last night, and she should have. She should have. I listened to it. She should have. She did the right thing. She should have. She should have. She should have gave her the same energy that she gave Pam. The same way she booted Pam up out of that motherfucker, she should have, booted her ass and kicked her ass up out of there because she sat up there. She knew she had did the same shit and she knew they was on the same bullshit together collectively as they went after black women, including myself, posting us as monkeys and gorillas. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I was one of them that they were doing that too. Yeah. Yeah. Now, maybe might not have known about me, but she did the same fucking thing to me. And people that can go back and remember back in 2024 and maybe some of 2025. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. That part. So people gotta I just feel like at the very end of the day, people have the right to just hang out where they want to hang out. and be cool with who they want to be cool with. You know what? And I was very upset about it. I was very upset about it. Very upset about it. You know what I'm saying? And the people at the time that was over here with me was very upset about it too, because it was racist. And I got her shit took down. All her pages took down. Every last one of her pages, I got took the fuck down. You know, and then she would go over there to Maybe talking, yeah, she this and she that in the comments, and she got my pages took down, but she's not telling May like why she got the pages, why I got the pages took down. I got the pages took down behind racist ass monkey bullshit that she used to put up. Because regardless of whatever the fuck she say, I'm a brand. My voice, my face. Not allowed to use it, bitch. You're not allowed to use it. So I was gonna make sure that your shit was took, as I did. In no way I believe May can be racist as well. Oh, in a way I believe, sorry, in a way I believe May could be racist as well, but just my opinion. And she is. And she is. And she is. And she had said some shit that made me feel that she's been racist before. And some shit that she's done and said in the last 10 years that I've heard. And she gonna probably be like, see, that's that bullshit y'all talking about. How she gonna say that? Because it's some shit that you've done. It's some shit that you've done and you said. And when we brought it to your attention and we said the shit was racist, you didn't want to take ownership. The only one you want to take ownership for is when you felt like you said, oh, I used to say nigga, not as in a way like a bad way, but I was just saying it like, what's up? Like, in like, cause that was just the community that I was in or people that I hung with. And that's just what I was saying at the time. I didn't mean to like hurt anybody. No, you have done and said other things, and you have sat in situations that have been very disrespectful to us. What's up, Mama Funk? Now that's my motherfucking sis over there, right there, right there. Now that's my TikTok sis. That's the one that be having my back over there on TikTok. That's my writer right there. Now that's my sis I want to bring in with me over here to help me up on the platform. If I could have anybody help me with the comments and shit over here, that's the person that I want to help and teach how to run StreamYard, so she can start her platform and her YouTube. Um, yeah, I'm still in love with you, baby. What's up? Hey, love, how are you? Wait a minute, hold the fuck on. Wait a minute, that's Tibby's page. Ain't that Tibby page? Yeah, I'm still in love with you. Ain't that Tibby page or some shit like that? Shy Truth at Tibby. So, are you gonna tell everyone we can shut up, Tibby? Get your ass up out here. Tibby, get the fuck on my nerves. Tibby be trying to have fake ass beef with me as usual, you know. You know how Tibby is. I ain't tripping off no Tibby. Tibby be trying to think she trying to get up underneath my skin. Okay. I ain't got no beef with you, Tibby. Um, the one and only in some mo shit. uh let's see. She said, do you want to be mine? Do you want to kiss and make up, Tibby? Huh? Do you want to kiss and make up, Tibby? Now. I know she love Yaya. I know she miss Yaya being over there popping her shit and talking her shit. The fuck? Cause Tibby knows she ain't really had no beef, no way. You know, the fuck? She just be listening to them birds that I don't fuck with over here no more. Y'all are good together. Well, yeah, cause Tibby pop her shit. You know what I'm saying? Tibby pop her shit. You know what I'm saying? She go hard in the paint. She here for the same shit. You know what I'm saying? We all here for the same shit. Everybody can eat. We all here for the same shit, and we all shouldn't be beefing with each other because that's what the fuck she want to see anyway. You know, we've been going after each other for a long time, and so when we going after each other, it takes it away. It takes away from going after her motherfucking ass. To be honest with you, yeah. Y'all know, you know how Tibby be. Tibby be trolling, but you know. But yeah. But I be feeling like at the very end of the day, I be feeling like, you know, her getting on Dramas and Doobies motherfucking ass. I ain't gonna hold you. I love that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. I laughed the fuck. I was like, that's right, drop that bitch. Like you did motherfucking Pam racist ass, cause that bitch is racist too. Dramas and Doobies is racist as fuck too. You know what I'm saying? And I've had my motherfucking, you know, like I said, she posts me as gorillas and shit. They all racist as fuck. And I don't know why they over there fucking with May, but they ain't out. They ain't there for May. They ain't there for May. They ain't there to really be down for May. You know, they ain't there for me. And she just over there, really, to be honest, because she trying to get on Connie nerves, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? She just makes sure that she trying to be up on the panel to be able to show people that she don't get along with, that she's up over there on the panel, um, going against what we're all fighting for, and that's the respect of our black folks, not to be used by the male, the male monster. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really what that shit is. That's really what that is. That's the way I look at it when I see it. Cause when I seen her up there, I was like, hold the fuck up. How the fuck you up there when you was against this May shit too? Now y'all friends, I came back to this motherfucker. I came back to this motherfucker and I said, wow. So you done went from being in the comments to now being on the panel. And y'all do know that hey, everybody. Okay, now you can go back to hell, yeah, and some more shit. And you can go back to hell too. Now get your ass up out of here, Tibby. But listen, so when she was at one point, when she was, y'all know how Tibby is. Tibby old crazy ass. Get your ass now. Go back to your house, Tibby. Now, shit, they don't. You know, go back to your house now. Go back on over there. Um, but yeah, so I don't know, but I'm gonna tell you something about else too that I noticed. Like, so remember when we played the fucking audio with them all getting into it and some more shit? Did y'all think the word girl, girl, I explained to you about sis, I'll explain to you about that one later, honey. You know. Um, so no, because see, she want me to block her ass. I ain't gonna block her because there ain't no reason I ain't gonna block her ass. Um that's my mama fault. It'll be epic. New times coming. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But listen, now I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say. Shit. But yeah, I don't know. I know for me, when fucking May was kicking fucking D&D to the curve, honey, me and Jenny was the fuck over here dying. Jenny was like, oh, I don't know if you know if y'all heard what I said. Um, yeah. Mama phone, me and her we been at each other neck for a long time. Y'all better listen to the comments. Real supporters, damn it. I'm an older woman. Y'all not gonna worry me. Now hold on. Gonna fix me a drink. um, what was I saying? Yeah, May was like, get your like, bitch, you gone. You out of here. And I was like, bye, bitch. Now you done went and did all of that. And you the fuck up out of here. Good. Should have been your ass up there anyway. You wasn't up there. You wasn't up there on no real support anyway. You just knew where to be to sit to irritate everybody else because that's what you do. That's what you did to me. You know what I'm saying? Like when me and the bitch used to fall out, me and D&D, she used to go to other people, assuming that I was over there or up there. She would be over there in the comments. You know, people would clip it, send it to me, give it to me on stuff that was being said and some more shit. Cause she would go to people's platforms and she would whine about shit and just like try to be super bothered about somebody that's not bothering her. Now she said she was done with the South Side, so hopefully she'll move on and she won't bring her ass back here. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no, there's nothing else over here. She can't. She don't. There's nowhere else to sit. You done fell out with fucking Mayday, bitch. There's nowhere else to sit. Where else is you gonna sit? Long Island iced tea. What y'all doing this Sunday? Shit, I'm finna go outside and get into the hot tub. Shit is nice as fuck out here. That's what I want to do. I'm finna go. Shit. I'm finna go chill. I don't know. It's Sunday. I got a live with y'all later. Um, Hopefully the person that's gonna come and chop it up with me shows up at 2:30, as we talked yesterday. She'll show up and come and chop it up with me at 2:30 today, my time. So we'll see what happens. Yep, right behind Kimball's dumbass. You know, yeah, I don't know what Kimbo's deal is. Is Kimbo and Niecy cool? Is they back friends? Y'all, do y'all know? I just said, I get that, but damn, I'm not going to go for it. Shit, cause I'm with that shit. Yeah, Mama Funk, she don't play that shit. She like, okay, it's cool, but like, it's not. Like, don't come and bring that shit over here. Yeah, Mama Funk like that. She like, you know what I'm saying? She She put the smack down. That's how she is over there on TikTok. Yeah. It's Super Bowl Sunday. Shit, you right. What the fuck am I gonna cook? I don't even know what the fuck I'm gonna cook. I guess I gotta go. I should put something in a slow cooker. No, I should have put something in a slow cooker. Yeah. PWT, Mama Phone cool. You know what I'm saying? She just don't like Yaya being disrespected. You know what I'm saying? Or she don't like seeing people say nasty things, or thinking that they feel like they being funny. We're ordering wings this way. Yeah, I'm thinking that I am. You know what I'm saying? But for the record, with Tibby, I don't got no phone. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I ain't taking nothing that she's saying personal. Just for the record, I ain't taking if I ain't taking nothing that Tibby came in over here talking shit personal. You understand what I'm saying? So don't think that either. My larger messages are being shown. I sent them to Discord. Okay, cool. If some of y'all are not in my Discord, message me so I can put y'all in Discord. Cause we can watch some of this YouTube shit over there in Discord too. We'll hang on, Mama Funk, cause the South Side. I told her the South Side is a tough place. She gonna be like, Lord Jesus, fix it the fuck over here. They think they hard as fuck over here on TikTok. They ain't been over here on the South Side, honey. You got to be a certain kind of breed over here on the South Side. On the South Side, the South Side is it can be exhausting over here. Yeah, the South Side is crazy. It becomes too much. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'll see y'all. Actually, I did know it was game day. I didn't know it was Super Bowl day, so I might cancel the live today. I'm not really sure or make it for later. I might change the time of it because I forgot just that fast. It was Super Bowl. I'm a cane corso. Oh, sis, I want some cane corsos. I just said that yesterday. I wanna I want a gray one and I want a jet black one. Oh, I want some cane corsos. They are so fucking cute. You said I'd be ducking and dodging strays every day. That part. I feel you on that. Um, yeah. Um, damn. Probably do it for 9 to 10 p.m. if not tomorrow morning. Okay, cool. All right. Well, then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and cancel that live, or I'm going to go change the time and the date till tomorrow. Yeah, I'll do that. And then we'll see if I can find the lady's Facebook, and maybe I can message her and let her know that I switched the times because of the Super Bowl. Okay. But thank y'all for joining me. I always have fun with y'all. Y'all be having me dying laughing in the comments. I appreciate all my beautiful ladies for joining me all the time and all the love and the support. I do appreciate all of y'all. And we'll talk later. Okay. All of y'all have a good one. If y'all are not following me, please follow me on Facebook under Yaya Mac. And I'll talk to y'all soon. And yep. All right, ladies. She said we're gonna get a Cane Corso, but went for another rock roller. Oh my god, Cane Corsos is so fucking nice, sarcastic. What's up, sarcastic? Yeah, I do want one of them. That's why I'm glad I started this live earlier then. Shit. All right, ladies. I'll talk to my ladies later. Bye, y'all.